Hi everyone, David Burgess here with Keller Williams Realty. Back today with another video, and today I am here in the heart of Brandon. Not Bradenton, not to be mixed up with Bradenton. Bradenton is further south and in Manatee County, just outside Sarasota. And Brandon sits just east of Tampa and is its own city, its own suburb, if you like, of Tampa. And there's so much going on here that I really do hope I can cover everything in this few-minute video. So bear with me. I am right in the heart of Brandon at Westfield Mall, and there's a lot of shoppers about, a lot of traffic. It's very loud, so I'm hoping I can keep my train of thought. But anyway, so Brandon. So what is there to say about Brandon? So many businesses and restaurants and shops, and it's just a very big, thriving area. Now, as a realtor, my office is sat here in Brandon on 60, which is the main road that goes right the way through Brandon and into Valrico and then onto Plant City, heading east, and then going west, it turns into Adamo Drive, which goes right into the city of Tampa itself. But you're situated like 15 minutes away on the expressway from Tampa, so it's in a very, very good location. So if you are if you are working in the city, this is an ideal place for you to live or to visit. It's situated very well, and like I said, there's so many bars and restaurants and businesses that I'm sure there's many opportunities here for you. And you may have stumbled across this video because your company is situated here and you want to learn more about this area. Well, like I said, my office is here, but I don't do too much business in Brandon, actually. I'm very much I sell a lot of homes around it, not so much right in Brandon itself. North of here you have Sefner and the whole I-4 corridor, and then to the east you have Valrico, which is a very big residential suburb, and then south of here you have Riverview, where I live. And then, like I said, to the west, you've got Tampa, the city itself. So although I do sell homes in Brandon, a lot of our business kind of surrounds Brandon. So yeah, Brandon is an older part of Tampa Bay, if you like. There are homes here from the 60s and 70s, which can be quite rare compared to some of the more newer parts of Tampa Bay. But one thing you won't find here are CDD fees. Like with homes that are surrounding this area, you'll find that developers of land add like a CDD fee as part of your taxes. You'll certainly find that with a lot of land in like Lithia, Fishhawk and Valrico and Riverview. But here there's only like one community that has a CDD, and that's basically because there's just not so much land available for these big master plan communities. You will find HOA homes, obviously, but they're more like pocket neighborhoods that are like gated, and they have smaller amount of homes in those communities. So that's just covering the kind of homes aspect of Brandon. And I suppose the reason for that is not just because land's more expensive here because it's closer to Tampa, but it's also because the schools aren't that great here. I mean, Burns Middle School and Brooker Elementary are probably the best schools here, but they're closer to Valrico. Brandon isn't very renowned for its great high schools, so there's not many, the residential suburbs are more south or around here, like Valrico and Riverview and Lithia, and not really so much Brandon itself. Now we do have HCC, which is Hillsborough College. I mean, that is in Brandon. I say it may actually come down as, it may actually be classified as Tampa, but it's basically Brandon. And there's a few businesses like that are basically Brandon, but they may have a Tampa zip code just because they're on the Falkenberg side and it is right on the very tip of what you would consider Tampa. But in terms of what is going on here, I mean, like I said, I'm at the mall here, so you've got a very big Westfield Mall. I actually have got great memories of Westfield malls because they're everywhere in the UK and Australia. I lived in Australia for a year, and I think they're a Westfield, an Australian company actually, so I'm very familiar with Westfield. So when I first moved here, I was very happy that there's a little bit of familiarity to me, and obviously the shops inside and restaurants and stuff are all different, but the layout and stuff is the same. So it's just a little thing of home that I kind of really liked. But obviously, you know, huge mall, so you're going to have like your Cheesecake Factory, PF Chang's, and all your main shops you're going to have in here. This mall, I personally don't think has been designed very well. You try and leave here on a Saturday afternoon and it's absolute chaos. But you know, I do like coming here because it reminds me of being here on vacation when I first moved here from the UK, you know, 5-6 years ago. And yeah, it's close to where I am, and you know, on the weekends and evenings when we come out for a meal, we're normally here or within this area, so I do feel like this is home to me. But out on 60 you've got many other businesses and huge restaurants, and it's just a very bustling area. Just south of here, there is an area called Bloomingdale, and that is another kind of, it's more residential down there, but it's just thriving. There's a lot of businesses that are growing down there, and there's a lot of very nice homes and communities that are Brandon, just about near enough on Valrico's doorsteps, but you've got like Bloomingdale High, which is technically Valrico, but that whole area of Bloomingdale, and it's just a very, you know, it's homes on a golf course, very affordable. I really do like that area, and like I said, that's probably 10-15 minutes south of where I am right now, and part of that is considered Brandon. The other half is probably is Valrico, but this whole area is awesome. I really do feel like it's home now, and yeah, it's just very easy to commute into Tampa. It's you've got the expressway, which gets you could be in the city of Tampa, right in the center, within 15-20 minutes. So this is a very good area if you are commuting downtown Tampa every single day. So other than that, you know, there are some new big businesses here like Progressive Insurance and USAA and you know, Citigroup are here, and they're all building here because there's just so much thriving growth here. You know, that whole Falkenberg area, again, it may be considered Tampa, but it is technically Brandon. It's 5 minutes up the road, so you may have stumbled across this video to find out what Brandon is like because it is on Brandon's doorstep. So other than that, Top Golf has just arrived just around the corner, and you've got Dave & Buster's. It's just, like I said, it's just growing and growing. So many things to do here, and I really do recommend it if you are looking at this area. You know, you are probably going to be looking at homes within Brandon or just on the outskirts, but it's very important that you get familiar with Brandon, because I promise you'll be around this area quite a lot for your local shops and car dealerships and furniture stores and all of that kind of good stuff. That's all on Highway 60, which is, like I said, you know, 15-20 minutes away from Tampa. So other than that, you know, I've pretty much covered the bases, but the further south that you go from Highway 60 and here at Brandon Mall, you will get the newer homes. The older homes typically seem to be north of 60, heading towards Sefner. The ones that, you know, some of them do have a HOA, but you'll get the homes that don't have any deed restrictions, and the older homes up there, they're a bit less in value going north and going towards Sefner, that kind of area. But the further south that you head towards Riverview, in that little pocket of Highway 60 and Riverview, you're going to get some really nice pocket communities that are gated, that will have great access to wherever you want to be in this area. You know, like if that's not Tampa, or if it's heading south to the beaches, Sarasota, or over to St. Pete and Clearwater, and it's so accessible to I-4 to go east towards Disney that you could be at Disney from here in under an hour. It is so easy to get to. So really does have something for everyone. Huge hospital here. I very much doubt that if you are looking to relocate to this area, I'd be very surprised if there isn't something here for you. But like I said, you don't find big master plan communities here. It's normally like smaller pocket neighborhoods that just have an HOA, because there'll be less homes in there. And also you're going to find a lot of apartments, and you're going to find a lot of townhouses for those younger couples or couples that don't have kids, that just want to commute to Tampa but don't want to pay those premium prices to live right in the city there. So I hope this was helpful. If, as always, you know, if I can be of any assistance, if you've got any questions of this area whatsoever, if that's to do with homes or not, if you're just relocating here, or you've got an opportunity of your company or business, reach out to me. I'll be very glad to speak to you and connect, as I feel very fortunate to be here. I mean, as you can see, on a day like today, it's mid-November and it's absolutely scorching hot. I'm kind of trying to hide under a tree, which isn't giving me much protection at the moment, and I've got a sweater on that I'm kind of regretting at the moment, now that we're in the afternoon. Really hoping a cold front's going to come, but it's not quite there yet. So yeah, hope you found this helpful, and like I said, all my contact information is below. Please like and comment or share this video, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to hear more from me. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.